always say, cancer is a gift. It allows you to speak up in your life and say, hey, life, this is what I want. But before you speak up, you have to find your voice, right, Mitchell?
Right.
The Big C is about a woman named Kathy who's a housewife and a teacher in Minneapolis, gets a diagnosis of terminal cancer and decides to shake up her life.
Look! Do you remember this? Do you remember how we wrote it for Soft Serve every day that one summer?
Yeah, I was like 10.
I did not have a ton of support. Even my reps, they kept saying, I don't think this is the way to go, Darlene. Cancer comedy, I don't see it. I'm not feeling it.
I think there is humor in any kind of tragedy there is, and especially when you're dealing with something that makes you look at your life. It's inherent there's going to be comedy because you're going to push yourself to certain limits that you're actually not ready for, and that's Kathy's, I think, challenge a lot of the time, is she pushes herself and then goes, oh crap, no, I'm still Kathy, I can't be doing that. Oh wait, but that's fun. Oh, you know, so I think that's where the comedy is, certainly in cancer. I can't speak for other tragedies.
I haven't had an onion in 15 years because you say they're stinky poo-poo.
They are.
A lot of the humor comes specifically from characters. It's not necessarily that the situation is kooky and wacky, but I find sort of people's interesting habits and the places they go when they're confronted with something different or surprising is interesting, just in the manner in which they speak or the things that they find are important or tics that they have.
I think it would be very tough to do this show on network. Not because we're actually putting anything out there that's particularly rough. I mean, you know, we don't have a lot of nudity. We have a little swearing that, you know, we don't have to have. But I think the subject matter is tough, and I think Showtime had the balls to say, no, this is the kind of stuff we want to put out there. I had cancer, so for me it also touched, for me, a part that was really meaningful for me to write for the first time. I'd written about it on Sex and the City, but to actually be able to write a whole show about it, I think was really gratifying and continues to be really gratifying for me.
I often say, tell me about your cancer,
Tell me
Jenny.
about cancer. Tell me another story about
Talk
cancer.
to me about cancer.